Mr. Chairman, dear colleagues, I am the first one. We are coming from the institute. Our institute is titled Institute of Information and Communication Technologies, which is affiliated to the Bulgarian Academy of Sciences. And the paper that we sent here on this conference is titled Quantitative Management of Business Disbursement by Portfolio Optimization. The paper has 5 sections. The first one, we are going to present what is exactly the portfolio problem, which is a problem for investment, but we make a modification to this problem by means that inside to put disbursement, not assets. Respectively, how this new model has been implemented for management of the disbursement of an animal husbandry, and respectively, here we present the algorithm for real management of this set of disbursement based on portfolio solutions, and respectively the results from the application of this model. Few words about the introduction, and our goal is to redistribute and respectively to quantify how many sum of the disbursement to be increased or decreased. By this way, that our goal is to increase and respectively to obtain high productivity according to this reallocation of disbursement. Few words about the portfolio problem. The portfolio problem, this is the classical form of the problem, is to minimize these components at the risk of the investment, and these components is the return of the investment. The solutions are the relative weights of the assets which participate in the portfolio, but here it exists an important parameter which make the balance between risk and return. If we put this parameter equal to 1, we maximize the return. Respectively, if you put this parameter equal to 0, we minimize the risk of the investment. This is the classical portfolio theory that we use this problem to modify it for the case of reallocation of disbursement. Few words about how we have to choose this parameter, its unique value. In the portfolio theory exists so-called Sharpe ratio, which is recommended, which minimize the division between risk and return. Return to be maximal, respectively the risk to be minimal. But our case is to apply this model for redistribution of disbursement. What we have as input data? We have data about several, for example, this type of disbursement, but these data are according to history data, which is in the past. Respectively, we have such data which are history one. Respectively, according to this data, we can calculate the mean disbursement per category, and respectively the covariance matrix of this disbursement, which give the risk of each disbursement. Respectively, the modification of portfolio problem is that we try to minimize the risk of the disbursement, but also we minimize, here we change the sign, we minimize the value of the disbursement. Respectively, this is the relative weight, how much appropriate disbursement has to be increased or decreased according to its current value, and respectively the component, this parameter lambda, now we are going to choose by new criteria, which we use here the name rel. It's our term, and respectively this parameter is chosen by minimization of the risk plus the value of the disbursement. Respectively, if the weight are lower than half, it should be respectively, these disbursement should be increased. But if they are more value, then half respectively, we have decreased the appropriate disbursement according to its current value. And now we are going to apply this modified portfolio model according to the disbursement. The case is on animal husbandry. We have for 2021 values about disbursement of electricity, salaries, fuel. We have chosen only these three, which are important one. This is their total value. Respectively, having these 12 data for the months, we have mean disbursement, respectively a covariance matrix. If we use these data for the modified portfolio problem and we apply for evaluation this parameter lambda, this is the point that we have to choose as solution of our problem, which means that we are going to have this mean value of disbursement. The risk is this one, and the solution says that the value for salaries have to be decreased with 3%, and the value for electricity to be increased with 3% according to the current value, which are the mean one. It means for the 12 months. How we can apply this problem, respectively this model, for real management? Here we apply the method for model predictive control. We use historical data only for 3 months, and respectively we solve a problem and recommend this optimal solution to be applied for the next month. And respectively, our evaluation is compared with the real one that we have from our historic data for 12 months. Then we move 1 month ahead and we repeat, respectively, we have 9 sliding procedure by means that we recommend, and respectively we compare our recommendation, our calculations with the real data from 2021. And this is the graphical presentation of the result. The real disbursement slightly increase. This is the real case for 2021. Our recommendation, if they have been applied, keep lower value because it is below, and respectively appropriately constant value of the total disbursement. It means that the model can be applied because we increase the profit for the husbandry. And this is the conclusion, because I present here only the idea, not exactly the particular component of the problem, but our model is based on the portfolio modeling, and respectively the reallocation of the disbursement are made without additional financial resources. And it has been used real data from milky production of a husbandry. That's all. I try only to present the idea and the results. Thank you, Mir. F10.